Hello everyone, and welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to a royal expert, Prince William is a hands-on, caring dad who is not a workaholic like his father, King Charles. The Prince of Wales, 40, had 190 engagements last year, compared to his father's 497, but veteran BBC royal writer Jenny Bond applauded William's attitude to royal life. She stated that the father of three prioritizes his family because he understands how important it is for his children, Prince George, 9, Princess Charlotte, 8, and Prince Louis, 5, for him to be around at weekends, holidays, and whenever he can. William previously addressed the king's workaholic tendencies, telling a BBC program in 2018 that he would like to spend more family time with his hard-working father. With the late Queen's terrible health, William certainly had to step up to his full-time royal roles sooner than he might have hoped, but you can see now how determined he is, Jenny told OK magazine. However, I also respect the fact that, unlike his father, he recognizes the importance of family life. He appears to be a hands-on, attentive father, she wrote. In the 2018 BBC documentary Prince, Son and Heir, Charles at 70, William was asked whether his father has time to be a grandfather on top of everything else. Charles is alleged to have quietly expressed displeasure in prior years that he doesn't get to see as much of his grandkids as the Middleton family, an allegation his advisors have always vigorously denied. His elder kid, on the other hand, expressed a desire for more family time with his hard-working father. "It's something I'm working on more heavily," William explained. "I believe he has time for it, but I would prefer that he spend more time with the children." Now that he's reached his 70th year, it's a good time to consolidate a little bit, because, like most families, you're concerned about having them around and making sure their health's okay. And he's the fittest man I know, but I also want him to be fit till he's 95. So having more time with him at home and being able to play with the grandchildren would be wonderful, because he's brilliant when he's there, but we need him as much as we can. He will go down on his knees and crawl around with them for hours, making funny noises and laughing, and my grandkids adore him, absolutely adore him, Queen Camilla, then Duchess of Cornwall, added. He reads Harry Potter and can perform all the different voices, which I believe kids like. Aide said Charles was overjoyed to be a grandfather. The King, then Prince of Wales, delighted in showing the documentary crew an arboretum he planted for his eldest grandchild at Birkhall, his Scottish residence, which he refers to as George's Wood. Meanwhile, commenting about his father's dedication, William noted, "He has amazing personal discipline. So, he has a routine, which has often frustrated me in the past. Things must be compartmentalized in order to fit all of this material in. The man never slows down. I mean, when we were kids, the office would just send him bags and bags of work. We couldn't even go to his desk to say goodnight." Camilla stated that she tried to persuade her husband to slow himself, but he is too motivated to listen. "My father once told me, as you get older, you've got to do one thing, and that's pace yourself," she added ruefully. "And I'd like to tell him to slow down, but I'm afraid that's not going to happen." In May, it was reported that King Charles had performed approximately 5,000 engagements in the previous 10 years, just ahead of Princess Anne. The king, who has spent the most of the last decade as heir to the throne, had 4,854 engagements between 2013 and 2022, while his sister Anne had 4,693. Their brother, Prince Edward, came in third with 3,155 points, followed by the Queen with 2,721 and Andrew with 2,289. The Duke of York's fifth-place finish is surprising given that he retired from royal duties 4 years ago in 2019. Sophie, 2,253, and Camilla, 2,084, were close behind, with Sophie increasing her engagements last year to the most since 2014 as the Queen's health deteriorated. However, despite the fact that Prince William, 1,704, and Kate, 1,024, are now two of the most visible royals, they actually had fewer engagements than the lesser-known Duke of Gloucester, 2,056, and Duchess of Gloucester, 1,031, respectively. Despite not receiving as much attention as others, the Duke of Kent has made a significant contribution to royal life, carrying out 1,538 engagements in a decade. Following him on the list was Prince Philip, 1,057, whose most recent engagement was in August 2017, over 4 years before his death in April 2021. Over the last decade, Philip has had more engagements than Harry, 1,009, and Kate. Meghan is at the bottom of the list, having fulfilled 179 engagements during her brief royal career until she and Harry stood down as senior royals and relocated to North America in 2020. The data was produced by the Mail's Royals section from figures compiled each year by renowned royal observer Tim O'Donovan of Datchet in Berkshire. The retired insurance broker consults the court circular, the official daily list of royal activities, before recording all of them down, calculating quarterly totals, and forwarding an annual table of his results to the Times in a letter. Mr. O'Donovan is usually quick to remind out that his work should not be viewed as a league table of individual royal performance, saying in his most recent letter to the newspaper in December 2022, "All engagements varied in terms of duration and content. There is also the time spent preparing for a visit, investiture, or speech." Mail Royals gathered his totals from 2013 to 2022 to complete the 10-year span for analysis, while also going back a few years to 2010 to present a more comprehensive picture of how each royal's number of engagements has changed. According to last year's data, Charles completed the most engagements, 497, followed by Anne, 474. Sophie came in third with 280 points, followed by Edward with 276. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.